Say that you miss you. Say that you miss you. Say that you miss you. Yeah. Say that you miss you. Yeah. Say that you miss you. Said I do miss you. Said I do miss you. Said I do miss you. Yeah. Said I do miss you. Yeah. Said I do miss you. I am not your enemy.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to see you all. Welcome back to VIT. And I hope this would be the last time as a VIT student. We are feeling sad, but however, this is a very proud moment for VIT, and I hope this is for you and your family as well. But before the ceremony starts, I want to provide some house rules, okay? Very basic ones. Please remain seated. Even if you have been awarded, go back to your seat. Please be seated so that the ceremony goes well. Now, there are ushers here who will be advising you how to come to the stage and take the award. So please follow their rules so that it will be easy for you and for them as well. After the ceremony ends, refreshments are served. Once the refreshments is done, then the counter opens for the gown collection, and then you will be taking the certificates. So on the stage, you will be given a tube. It looks like this, but it doesn't have any certificate inside, okay? But your certificates will be given once you are returning back to your gowns. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Thank you so much. I know you are all very, very good students, and you made VIT proud. Make us proud one last time. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, one last question to my students. I don't like them to be silent like this. If anybody wants to answer this question, one important house rule I forgot to tell. Can anybody think of it? Sorry? Yeah. That was the rule for the exam, but however, that applies here as well. But there is one more very important one. Can anybody guess? Yes, spot on. You need to switch off your mobiles, please. Be good students. Okay. Ah, yeah, I did. Yes, they even answered my question. They're asking us to do them something. Can you just check, are they ready? Sure. They are ready. So, but the time didn't start. There are 3 more minutes. Yeah. So we're still getting there. They're all ready and the key. So 12:25, give one last announcement. Yeah, one last. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is about to commence. You are requested to remain silent, switch off your mobile phones. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession and official party are about to enter the auditorium. You are requested to remain silent. Professor Sebastian Ng leads the VIT academic procession. VIT Councillor, the Honorable Alan Griffin, lead the official party, which is comprising of VIT Council members and VIT Academic Board members. VIT President Mr. Arjun Surapaneni conveys his regrets for not being able to attend today. Due to family emergency, he has to fly back this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please stand to welcome our academic procession and official party members. On behalf of VIT, I would like to commence by acknowledging the traditional owner of the land on which we hold our graduation ceremony today, the Gadigal people of Eora Nation, and pay our respects to the elders, both past and present. Please remain standing. The Assembly is invited to sing the first verse of the Australian National Anthem. The words are on page 41, which is second last page on your program booklet.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. With golden soil and wealth of toil, our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the official party to this afternoon ceremony. Sitting on the stage are VIT Council and members of VIT Academic Board, who all play very important roles in governing VIT as an institution. I now call upon the VIT Councillor, the Honorable Alan Griffin to open the graduation ceremony and provide his welcome address.
Thank you very much. I declare the 2023 Sydney graduation ceremony of Victorian Institute of Technology for the award of Bachelors and Masters degrees open. Graduations are a great time. They're a time to really both acknowledge all of the hard work that you've undertaken over the previous years, acknowledge the effort and the strain that that's put on you as graduates, but also your families, your friends, and to take this occasion where you can thank them by being here and them sharing with you an occasion of great significance. And it's also a chance to celebrate that hard work, to celebrate that achievement, and to know that as you go forward now as graduates, you do so having achieved something significant, something which you will use in the future to better your life and the life of your families. So be proud of this day. Give thanks to your family and your friends because they've shared this journey with you. Know that as you go forward, you have a qualification which will put you in good stead to be all that you can be as part of this country and as part of your homeland, and in all of that, be proud. I now call upon the Provost, Professor Andrew Scone, to introduce this afternoon's guest speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with pleasure that I introduce to you today our guest speaker, Mr. David Bartlett. Mr. David Bartlett was the 43rd Premier of Tasmania at the age of 40. He then retired from politics in 2011, and his political experience has seen him lead companies and people across all sectors, particularly through transformative innovation and change. David has co-founded, built and sold 2 tech startup companies, led the Tasmanian bid to re-enter the National Basketball League, chaired a dementia research institute offering 2 online courses which boast over 500,000 enrolments worldwide, and more recently, he's co-founded a sports tech startup company with 2 pro basketball players. He's also chair of a major NDIS service provider. David holds a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and a Graduate Diploma of Business from the University of Tasmania. He is also a Fellow of the Australian Institute of Management. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome Mr. David Bartlett.
Well, thank you, Provost, my fellow VIT council members, academic staff of VIT, and most importantly today, graduands. It's wonderful to be with you and celebrate this magnificent day and to see you in your beautiful colours. And I look forward to meeting many of you after this afternoon's ceremony. One of my favourite paintings of all time is J.M.W. Turner's The Fighting Temeraire. Now, if you need to get your phone out and Google an image of it, you can, but I'll try and describe it to you as well. I visited the Turner exhibition while in London a few years ago, specifically to see this painting in the flesh. Until recently, I'd only kind of admired it in pure aesthetic terms. It's an 1839 painting of a British fighting ship. That, until a friend of mine, I appreciated it for a piece of beautiful art, until a friend of mine, a very senior Australian technology leader, recently pointed out to me the metaphor for technology-driven transformation that the work represents. Turner's work depicts a Battle of Trafalgar hero vessel, the Fighting Temeraire, being towed to her final berth to be broken up for scrap. In the foreground, and almost unnoticeable actually at the beginning when you first look at the painting, in the foreground is an ugly little black tug employing her new technology, the steam engine, to drag the Temeraire to her demise. The demise of heroic strength executed by new technology should remind us all that while change is sometimes painful and we often romanticise the past to the extent we're unable to see right in front of our eyes, sometimes the image of change embodied by Turner in the steam tug is ugly and difficult and appears sometimes bleak compared with the romance of the past. Of course, if the British Navy had employed the one-trick kind of line up beside the enemy and unleashed the cannons temeraire in more modern sea battles, the new manoeuvrable tactical steamships would have rung rings around her. So too, we need to think about the changes that new technologies and tactics such as ubiquitous connectivity, we're all carrying one of these, mobility, collaborative production, virtual reality, augmented reality, three-dimensional printing, big data analytics, autonomous vehicles, geospatial sensing, and of course, rapidly emerging artificial intelligence, just to name a few. These changes are unleashing massive transformations to the old way of doing business, the old way of teaching and learning, and of course, the old way of government. The world has changed massively in the 30 years or so since I sat there where you are today with my new computer science degree in hand. The ubiquity of connectedness means there are extraordinary new ways of creating wealth. They're emerging. There are disruptive new ways of having conversations with our customers and with our stakeholders and with each other. And perhaps more importantly, there are unexpected new solutions to old and wicked problems that we used to face right within our grasp. Artificial intelligence emergence will only accelerate these. You are the generation now with the skills, qualifications, and the personal networks to embrace these transformations, these changes, and make them a positive for your community, your family, your country, or for the world. The technologies that are changing the way we create wealth are equally destroying some of the old ways we used to create wealth, or some of the old ways we used to be creative. Artists recently entering the $150,000 Colorado State Fair Art Prize learned this recently when it was revealed that the winning piece was in fact generated purely by artificial intelligence. Is this fair? Is this human creativity? Well, I believe there is still of course, a place for human creativity, but the most successful creatives and innovators will harness tools like 3D printing and artificial intelligence to elevate their imagination. And governments and health and education institutions will pretty soon work out that the old paternalist way, we know best, hand down public policy like tablets of stone from on high, just doesn't work anymore. People will argue about whether these transformations are good for the world or not. And this has been going on for time immemorial. Just as Socrates and Plato argued about whether the transition from a world filled only with spoken word oratory to a world where the written word was common was good or not. Socrates argued, of course, the shift to written word technology would be bad for the great orators of ancient Athens, who would come to the forum to listen to them. Plato, of course, argued that the written word could disseminate the great speeches widely for all to learn from. Today, anyone with an internet connection can inspire millions with a single sentence or a single image. That gives extraordinary power to those who use it to do good, to march for equality, to reignite the movement against violence or sexual harassment, to rally around the things they care about and the people that they want to be there for. But it also, of course, empowers those who would seek to do harm. When everyone has a voice, some raise their voices in hatred. When everyone can share, some share lies. And when everyone can organise, some organise against the things we value the most. Journalist Anne O'Hare wrote about the impact of new technology. She said we had created the ultimate democracy where anything said by anyone could be heard by everyone. But she also worried. She worried whether it provoked partisanship or intolerance, whether it was time wasted or time well spent. She wondered if it explained all the furious fence building, the fanned up nationalisms, and the angers and neuroses of our time. Anne O'Hare wrote this in 1932 about the advent of the radio. And by the way, she also was the first woman to win a Pulitzer Prize for journalism. Although ubiquitous connectivity is changing our world, there are some things that don't change. In fact, that haven't changed at all since I sat there where you're sitting today with my freshly inked computer science degree in hand. In writing this speech, of course, my thoughts turned to my own graduation day and what the speaker said that day. And the truth is, I can't remember who it was or what they said. Not one word. Am I doomed to the same fate is the real problem here. So then my thoughts turned to, what would I have liked to have heard that day? What would have had a lasting impact on me over 30 years? Decided to write myself a little letter for my 25-year-old self. So some advice to myself at 25 years old that hopefully will be of benefit for you. Dear David, firstly and foremostly, don't allow yourself to put on too much weight. In my experience, it is much harder to lose than to gain. And I know your 67 kilogram, 20-something-year-old self can't even imagine this happening, but trust me, it will. There's nothing much you can do while maintaining your dignity, at least, about the hair loss and the greying, so forget about those. Just focus on not eating and drinking too much over the next 30 years. Do more than merely accept the diversity of humanity around you. Celebrate it and drink it in. Soon you'll understand, David, that money flows around the world in ways you have no sense of now, but that people and love and relationships are far more important anyway. Be gentle with others' hearts, particularly those you profess to love. Be full of praise and admiration for others. Travel lots, but understand there can only truly be one place that is home. Learn endlessly. You have a degree. Congratulations. But it's only a scaffold on which to hang your future learning. Define yourself not by what it says on your business card, but define yourself by your ideas. Pursue those ideas with vigour and passion. Forgive those who do you wrong, but occasionally smile wickedly as you recite Sensu. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Lick your wounds when things come to an end. Admit your mistakes to yourself. Be an active participant, not just an observer, whenever the chance arises, because, as US former President Roosevelt said, it is better to be the man or woman in the arena than the cold and timid souls that know not the taste of victory nor defeat. Lastly, remember also Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. You all have beautiful dreams to go and pursue, and I encourage you to believe in them and pursue them from this day forward. And with that, I congratulate all graduates. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, Mr. Bartlett. I would like to invite VIT Academic Board Deputy Chair, Professor Flitman, to present a token of appreciation to you as our guest speaker this afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Flitman, and thank you, Mr. Bartlett. We now come to the session of degree conferral. Professor Sid Nair, Executive Dean, Higher Education, will present the graduates. Professor Andrew Flitman, Deputy Chairman of VIT Academic Board, will present certificates to graduates.
Graduates, please stand. Mr. Chair, I present to you the following graduates. including those in absentia who have successfully fulfilled all conditions prescribed and are entitled to the award of bachelor's and master's degrees, as stipulated by the Victorian Institute of Technology Academic Board.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chair of Academic Board, Victorian Institute of Technology, I admit the duly authorised graduates here present and in absentia to the appropriate awards and to the rights and privileges of those awards. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Graduates, be seated. Right. Mr. Chair, I have the honor to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology and Systems. Ladies and gentlemen, it says please hold the applause, but I say make noise. This is your day. All right? Nigia Subidi. Pucha Narasenga Amataya. Awas Yagol. Priti Patak. Lakshman Prasad Bhattarai. Sanwinder Singh. Muazzam Abbas. No? Okay. Bikash Ra. Vivek Siwakti. Savrav Mahajan. Paresh Sahi. Mastan Singh. Prashant Shrestha. Afra Anika Promi. Saugat Gayawali. Rajan Bala. Asis Acharya. Said Mohammad Iqbal Shah. Mijash Newpenny. Sujan Devkota. Suraj Shrestha. Prasmin Gurung. Pawan Tapa Maga. Puskar Hamagen. Mustafa Ashmit Ishmat. Sunil Sandas. Sandhya Sharma Lambi. Parjwal Adirikari. Ashmit Nepal. Sajan Parjapati. Lakshman Mahajan. Shushila Basnat. Megha Badawaj. Kamal Pant. Sahib Preet Kaur. Ekam Jot Singh. Mr. Chair, this concludes the conferral of bachelor's degree. Now I have the honor to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred the degree of Masters of Information Technology and Systems. All right. Ali Islam. Abdul Rahman. Navrup Kaur. Mohammad Aziz. Himansu. Anu. Ashok Wedwal. Sai Kumar Pase. Said Mohammad Rizwan. Shishir Tanduka. Amruta Sunny. Mohammad Abdul Ghaffar. Mohammad Jamil. Srikant Putala. Arshad Sultana. Mohammad Atik. Mohammad Rehan. Jaskaran Singh Rangi. Harpreet Kaur Denshaw. Jodhpreet Kaur. Jagjit Singh. Manpreet Kaur. Asad Zaman. Sahib Ishaq. Gurpreet Kaur. Harita Ben Naranbai Patel. Indrajit Kaur. Hamad Ayub. Prabjit Kaur. Siraj Munair. Mohammad Hassan Javed.
This is for you, Dad, and I love you.
Ronald Chandra Dutt Gampula. Raghuram Reddy Pagala. Priyanka Akula. Satwinder Kaur. Errol Pauline Lenos. Sabjit Singh. Dinkabel Patel. Y. Shurivai Nanu Nuri. Kirambir Kaur. Archdip Kaur Vic. Manpreet Kaur. Amandip Kaur. Rajbir Kaur. Lavenia Chinola. Mr. Chair, I now have the honor to present to you the graduates of whom you have bestowed the degree of Masters of Business Administration. Asjit Moner. Abu Zah Ali Nurani. Monica Waihito Nadawa. Brijen Lama. Vanu Gurung. Ronnie Isaac Matthew. Tahani Sagban Hassan Al-Khalfaji. Sue Naina. This concludes the conferral of all degrees today. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Who's going to? Alan. He's announcing. Alan Griffin, right? Announcing. Yeah, okay. All right. Once again, congratulations, new graduates. Coming up next is our Top Student Award presentation. May I invite the Honorable Alan Griffin to announce this year's top students.
Thanks, Sid. On behalf of the VIT Council, I have the pleasure of announcing the following graduates for Top Student Awards. These awards are based at the program level and are vigorously adjudged by a VIT academic panel before a recommendation is made to the Academic Board. I would like to call upon the Deputy Chair of the Academic Board, Professor Andrew Flitman, to present the award to the winners. For the 2022 Top Student Award in the MBA program, the winner is Banu Gurung. Congratulations. Well done. Winners of the other awards cannot be present here today. Their names are listed on page 34 of the program booklet. Thank you, Professor Flitman. I now invite the student representative, Banu Gurung, who graduates today with a degree of Master of Business Administration, to speak on behalf of all graduates.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, friends, family, and my fellow graduates, it is my great honor, privilege, and a massive pleasure to stand here before you guys today and represent those of us who are graduating. As we gather together to celebrate a significant milestone in our lives, the day we graduate, it is important to remember the journey that has brought us to this moment. We have faced ups and downs, challenges and triumphs, successes and failures. We have learned from each other, grown together, and formed lasting friendships and memories here at VIT. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our incredible lecturers, teachers, mentors, and professors. Your guidance and wisdom lighted our paths, which made our journey much easier and helped shape our intellectual curiosity. To our parents, guardians, and families, thank you for your unwavering support, love, and encouragement. You have been our pillars of strength throughout our journey, believing in us even when we doubted ourselves. We share this achievement with you all. It is yours as much as it is ours. However, let us not forget the obstacles we have overcome on this journey. We have faced countless challenges, from demanding coursework to personal setbacks, but each time we stumbled, we rose again stronger and more resilient. These challenges have not only tested our knowledge and abilities, but also our character. As we move forward, let us carry this spirit of resilience with us, knowing that we have the strength to overcome any obstacle that may come our way. As we enter the next phase of our lives, let us remember that this graduation is not an endpoint but a beginning. Let's embrace this moment with open hearts and open minds, for the possibilities before us are vast and boundless. Whether we choose to pursue further education, enter the workforce, or embark on an entrepreneurial journey, let us approach our endeavors with passion and purpose. Let us embrace curiosity and never stop learning. Let us be open to new experiences and willing to step outside of our comfort zones. Finally, and most importantly, let us not lose sight of our dreams or ambitions. Each one of us has unique talents and passions that can contribute to the betterment of our societies. May you all take the road less traveled, follow your heart, and pursue your dreams relentlessly. The world needs individuals like us, individuals who are not afraid to challenge the status quo and create positive changes. Guys, we have done it. We have graduated. Congratulations to you all. Today we close this chapter of our lives, but tomorrow we begin writing a new one. May we make it a story filled with purpose, joy, and endless success. Thank you and best wishes to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Banuguru. I now call upon VIT Councillor, the Honourable Alan Griffin, to close the ceremony.
Thank you, Anuradha. Well, I think it's been a great day. You should all be very proud. Family, friends, and graduates, staff, special guests. It's been great to share this special occasion with you. Onward and upward, we know you can do it. I declare the 2023 Sydney graduation ceremony of Victorian Institute of Technology closed. Thank you.
Thank you all for attending our graduation ceremony. This concludes the formal part of the event. Please join us now for refreshments. The venue staff will direct you to the refreshment area. On behalf of VIT, we wish you all great time in celebrating this very enjoyable moment with your family, friends, lecturers, and all graduates present today. Once again, congratulations, graduates of VIT. Would you now please stand while the official party, academic procession, and graduates leave the hall?